Welcome to the testing and evaluation video. Here, we're going to try to answer any questions you may have, starting with how do we make this mixture? So we can make sure that we're all dealing with the same gross, muddy water, we made a recipe that we can follow. What we want to do is take 3 of these cups of water. Once they're all mixed in, we're going to take 1 cup of the soil and mix that in there. That cup we just mentioned is a plastic measuring cup with lines on it that indicate how much water is inside. Like we just mentioned, we want to fill it up to that 1 cup line 3 times and then pour them into the bucket. It gets pretty close to being full, so no worries if you don't want to fill it up that high. In fact, it actually may make the water even dirtier and fun to filter. But from there, take the little cup of soil, pour it in, and begin to stir things together, nice and slowly. Remember to do all of this over the towel so we don't spill. These gauze pads are what we're going to put at the bottom of our filter, which we will call the spout. Before we actually attach it, let's go ahead and cut it in half so the experiment remains a challenge. And all we need to do is put it over the top and rubber band it tight. Remember, we will probably be replacing these throughout the experiment once or twice, so be sure you're familiar with this process. Remember the super filter we mentioned in the last video? Well, here's an example where we pour some dirty water over some unconventional materials. And if you want to take something home from this project, make sure you're using the test tubes and marking them based on what filter they belong to. Another quick piece of advice is sometimes the sediment from the mixture tends to drift towards the bottom. What we like to do is give it a quick stir so it stays consistent before every single trial.